I'm Gavin Eisele, and this is our race season recap.
Way off at the line, they come to the checkered flag. Gavin Eisele goes back-to-back with our Car Sportsman Series. And the Battle Car, the winner of the Summerfest Dirt Car Sportsman Championship season featuring the 18 of Gavin Eisele.
When you're racing against Cody that time, it's always very difficult. But boy, that was an awesome race.
Number 18, Gavin Eisele.
In 2024, we originally were going to just do Canada Speedway on Friday nights weekly and follow the Central Series, but everything kind of rained out or snowed out, and our first race was at Can-Am for a Northern Series race. So we ran that, we finished second. So then we came up with the idea to follow it to Brockville, and then we finished second at that one as well after leading a good portion of that race. Fortunately, I enjoyed the track a lot. It's a small little bull ring, which is a lot different than Can-Am, and we went on there to win 2 races and finish every race in the top 5 except for one, which was the last race of the year after battling for points. We ended up getting 2 wins, a lot of top 5s, a lot of top 3s. Had a really great time. In Can-Am, we struggled pretty severely all year. Just kind of chased the notebook, and when we hit it, we'd start deeper. When we weren't great, we'd start up front. So it was just kind of catch-22. Never really hit it perfectly where it needed to be, but I had to fix the camera. But onto our dirt car portion of the season. We dabbled between the North and the Central. We ran some of the Central, but we ended up skipping the last one at Atlanta Legends because we were tight for points at Brockville. So we figured we had a better chance of winning a championship there than coming from 4th in points at the Central and ended up reality losing both of them. But in the North, we were leading coming to the last night, but the track was way up in Quebec, and it was like 4 hours away. And we didn't know we didn't think it was very cost effective to go up there and race for the championship for the North Series, but so we didn't go and ended up raining out. But they gave me show up points, so I lost the Northern Series there, but that happens. And then I went into Fall Championship. Started off with Glen Ridge. Kind of had one handed to us there. We ended up winning there for our first dirt car win, which is really cool. Not a track that I have a lot of experience at, but we were pretty fast after the leaders wrecked. And we went to Fulton the following week. We were equally as fast, and we ended up winning that one as well. So we won our first 2 dirt car shows right in a row. And so we were straight into the Fall Championship. We never ran it fully before. This is our first time trying it. We had a lot of fun. We went to a new track, Ransomville. First time there, we ended up running 4th. Unfortunately, I think we were better than where we finished. The track rubbered up in the modified race before we went out. So it was kind of blah when we got out there. But we had a 4th. Then we started going downhill. We went to Albany. There was like 80 cars. We time trialed 6th or 7th in our group. And they took 2. We made it. No, they took 4. We made it into a qualifying spot. Then driver error cost us a transfer spot. So we had to go to the B main. Won our B main. And then we just struggled us from there. But then that knocked us back in points quite a ways. And Cody's pretty consistent because he's been running for a while. And I don't know where we went after that. Where did we go?
We did go to Cornwall and Brighton.
Oh, we went to Cornwall for the first time for the Summer Sizzler. Mm-hmm. That's a fun little place. I had a really good time. 100 lapper at Cornwall. We started 3rd in that race. We took the lead for about 2 laps. So that was great. Then Shane passed us back. But we ended up 4th, I think, for our first time at Cornwall. Then we went and seen our Canadian buddies up in Brighton for Applefest. Another little track. I think we ended up 5th the first night, 3rd the second night. Had a good time. Be happy to go back next year.
Spent a lot of time with Canadians.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time in Canada this year, which is fine because it's closer to home than most places we race southern of us, so I guess it's not too bad. Then I think we went to, what was that, Robin Derby?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I think we went dirt week. We time trialed better than we have in the previous years. Went to our heat race. I think we started 4th, finished 3rd. And the first 2 guys transferred, I think. So it was like finishing 2nd in the heat race. I finished 4th in the heat race. That's why. So that put us starting top 10, I think. 11th. Started 11th in the feature. We ended up 8th. I think we would have been better if the track was a little more slick. And it was not slick when we got out there because there was still water running down the track. And they made us pack it for a good 20 minutes. Just fantastic. But that's what happens when you're a big-time sportsman racing. Yeah, we end up 8th there, which is our best finish yet. And then it went to Brockville for the final race of the fall championship. We were trailing Cody by, I don't know, 40 points or so coming to the final night. So we're just hoping for a good finish. In Brockville, we were in there all year, so we thought we'd be better. It's a 2-day show. The first night, we didn't really fare well. Had some carburetor issues and time trials. So I started us back. We drove up to like a top 10, which kind of sucks because that was our home track for the year. And the second night, which was the dirt car show for the fall championship, we time trialed first in our group. Ended up finishing 2nd. The outside was a little better than anticipated. And then I think we redrew 4th, 3rd, somewhere up there in the 2nd row. Then the track took rubber after we got the 3rd, and that's where we stayed. Wasn't really a ton going on after that, but it happens. Whatever. That was our dirt car stuff, and I mean, we had a probably our better year so far. I don't know. Win wise, that was our biggest one. We won probably 30 heat races this year. It's stupid. I wish we'd transfer that. I'd rather lose a heat race than lose a feature. Got a Brockville. I think I led every single dirt car show except for the last 10 laps. That's great. But overall, we had a great year. Had a lot of fun. I think this year we're going to focus more on the dirt car stuff rather than track points as much, because the dirt car stuff seems to be a little more challenging, which I think makes you a better driver and talent in general. So we're going to try to do that.
Sport and Atlanta Legends races, fall championship races yet?
They were in there?
Yeah, the fall championship races.
Oh, the Gerard Harris.
Yeah.
That's right. Gerard Harris. We were a good car there. We drove from like 7th to 2nd, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We're coming on hard at the end, but we just ran out of laps. Wish we had a caution. Maybe could have had something for the leader. I don't know. But then Weed Sport, I led same guy actually. I led the whole race except for like the last 8 laps. Got the lap traffic, and they were side by side, and they slowed me up enough where he caught me and threw a move on the lap cars that I wasn't willing to do to wreck myself. And he cleared it. Then right after he cleared him, got by me, caution came out. So knowing Weed Sport, it's pretty well around the bottom for the sportsman cars. So it sucks. So that one kind of stings a little bit. But just makes you better, I suppose. For the last portion of this video, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors: Performance Automotive, 1000 Ounce Bait Store, Walker Construction, and Dingman Farms. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do as much as we do, and we're very grateful for all of them. And anybody else wants to come on board for next year. And I'd like to thank all of our supporters and stuff. Billy Dunn, #1 Speed Shock Service. He's a big help in our program. He's kind of taking me under his wing and helped me be faster than I normally am, which I'm very thankful for. And Norm from #1 Speed for doing all of our parts stuff. It's a big help for all that. And anybody that's lend a hand when we needed it. Jamie Brown and Logan, our little buddies at the track, always a big help. And with Logan learning, it's good to he's a little test dummy kind of, which is fun. But yeah. And look forward to Hannah. She's got videos coming out in the spring when we get rolling with the race cars and weather gets a little nicer and get in the shop a little more. So look forward to that.